So over my LEGO lifespan as a LEGO fan, some themes have really stood out to me, such as the Lord of the Rings and Medieval collection. I've also been a huge Star Wars fan as well, but I actually do have a pretty decently sized collection here. As you guys are seeing, a bunch of horses, tons of different knights factions, a lot of classic ones from the kind of early 2010s. That was particularly the area in which I started to collect. I definitely have a lot of random assortments of those, a couple Lord of the Rings as well. I do not have many of the actual LEGO sets. You guys are seeing Helm's Deep and other sets set up below there. Those are just the ones I brought to college with me. But I'm really proud of this knight collection as a whole. Like I said, definitely a huge variety. Not many modern ones outside of the Black Falcons. I only have 5 of those. I'm pretty happy with that. I still do have a couple castle sets in the kind of background that I still have to kind of build and get ready to go. I also really have been inspired by the new Lord of the Rings Rivendell set and Lion Knight's Castle. Those 2 sets are definitely on my wish list for LEGO sets. Definitely pretty pricey, so not exactly sure when I'm going to be able to get those in on the YouTube channel, but I would absolutely love to get those 2 LEGO sets. That would definitely get me back into the castle theme. I've actually never done a Lord of the Rings or castle mock on my YouTube channel. And some of those Rohan figures over there, like I was saying, would be absolutely amazing in a LEGO mock. Helm's Deep is 100% my favorite LEGO set of all time. Rivendell may top it, Lion's Knight Castle may top it in the future, but those minifigures are definitely probably my favorite out of the kind of Lord of the Rings collection, particularly. That Helm's Deep set is just amazing. It came with so many minifigures. That battle pack too it came with was pretty awesome. Some of the other ones I really like are my Dragon Knight minifigures and some of those other classic ones like those Lion Knights back there. A couple other ones that I have the new Forestman set as well. There's a bunch of other factors that I apologize that I do not really know the name for, but they're pretty old. Some of them I kind of got at a random store that had some old knights for really cheap. And that Forestman hideout set was definitely a really cool promo that kind of came out of the blue, but I'm really happy to have that in. Those are my first Forestman. There's a classic knight theme. I'm not exactly sure what they're called, but I know they're a little bit older, a little bit more rare. I do believe I only have 2 of those. I don't even know if they have the proper armor on them. Like I was showing you guys before, my knight collection is kind of in disarray. There's a lot of extra parts lying around here and there, but a couple other cool minifigures like those blacksmiths, the Black Falcons are definitely really cool. Really love the modern look of those. I don't have any of the original ones. I know those are pretty rare, but LEGO has been definitely printing those guys like a lot lately. We also have some of those conquistadors from the, I think, LEGO minifigure series. I have 2 of those. Actually, my cousin gave those to me. And I have a lot of horses. I'm actually pretty surprised at how many I have. I definitely want to get those new ones from the Lion Knight's Castle. Those are really impressive. A lot of those came from the actual Helm's Deep set as well. And those Urkai battle packs definitely got a large percentage of these minifigures and weapons from that set. And just to give you guys an idea of what the rest of my collection looks like, this is kind of a mix of pirate, Lord of the Rings, and orcs and stuff like that I have not put into this. I tried to keep this only knights, not my other collection. If you guys want to see an updated Lord of the Rings collection, please let me know. I've definitely been getting a little bit more into it with the new Lord of the Rings Rivendell set out. Like I said, definitely want to try to get that. And here's some more of that armaments and other things I was talking about, that random minifigure heads. Again, my knight collection was never really complete to begin with because I got a lot of knight parts that didn't really match each other from an old friend that gave me some of them, so that was definitely interesting. But here is probably my favorite classic knight theme, these kind of 2012 Kingdoms knights. I really love them. I have a decent bit of them, not as many other people do. They are pretty rare, but I definitely really like these minifigures. I love the torso prints, and like I said, guys, there's a bunch of extra torsos and stuff that just don't have the proper bodies and all that. 'Cause like I said, my knight collection has kind of been scarce. I did play with these a lot as a kid, so they are kind of beaten up, a little scratched up and all that. But just as a kid, this is definitely the theme that appealed to me the most. So it's definitely really cool to see the return of the Lord of the Rings theme to the set. Like I was saying, guys, Helm's Deep is my current favorite LEGO set of all time. I do have a few other ones like the Orc Forge and a couple of those Urkai army sets, but other than that, I don't really have much. It was a very small theme, very hard to find, and pretty expensive at the time. So as a kid, I didn't really have the opportunity to buy those, which is one of the reasons why I really think I need to get that Rivendell set and that Lion Knight's Castle, because a lot of the stuff here was before I was even able to make a purchase decision myself. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video about my nut collection. I'm definitely pretty proud of it. I definitely want to grow it a little bit more and possibly make a mock about it in the future. But make sure you guys stay tuned for my other videos. I have the Dauntless and Interceptor mock series returning to my YouTube channel. And of course, the Lord of the Rings and other videos like that kind of randomly sparse throughout the channel are really cool. I'm also bringing the Battle of Endor to Brickworld Chicago this year, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that mock series and check that out. But without further ado, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next.